Welcome to Concrete Block, the podcast where we dive into the latest news and stories that are shaping our world. I'm your host, Walter, and I'm glad you're joining us today. We've got a lot to cover, but first, let's take a look at a story that's been making waves in the tech world. Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has been under scrutiny lately for his influence on social media platforms, particularly Reddit. According to reports, Musk pressured the CEO of Reddit, Steve Huffman, during a moderator revolt over a Nazi-style salute made by one of Musk's supporters. Now, this incident raises some important questions about free speech, censorship, and the role of tech CEOs in shaping online discourse. On one hand, Musk has been known for his outspoken views on Twitter, and some argue that he's simply exercising his right to free speech. On the other hand, critics argue that his influence and wealth give him an unfair advantage in shaping public opinion, and that his actions can have serious consequences for marginalized communities. It's worth noting that Reddit has been struggling with issues of hate speech and harassment on its platform, and the site's moderators have been working to crack down on such behavior. However, Musk's involvement in this incident has sparked concerns that he may be using his influence to undermine these efforts and promote his own agenda. As we delve deeper into this story, it's essential to consider multiple perspectives and avoid taking sides. We'll be exploring the implications of Musk's actions and what they might mean for the future of online discourse. We'll also be looking at other top news stories, including updates on the Trump administration, new developments in the world of tech, and more. So, stay tuned for a thought-provoking discussion that will challenge your assumptions and keep you informed. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into the complex world of international politics now. Our attention turns to Bosnia, where a significant development has unfolded. Milorad Dodik, the leader of the Serb half of the country, known as Republika Srpska, has been issued an international arrest warrant by a court in Bosnia. This move comes after Dodik barred police representing Bosnia's central authorities from operating in Republika Srpska last month. The order was subsequently suspended by the Constitutional Court. It's essential to understand that Dodik has been a vocal advocate for secession, aiming to break away Republika Srpska from Bosnia and Herzegovina. This stance threatens the delicate balance established by the Dayton Accords in 1995, which brought an end to sectarian violence in the region following the collapse of Yugoslavia. The situation is further complicated by Dodik's ties with Russia. He has enjoyed support from Moscow, while facing sanctions from the United States and Britain for his separatist ambitions. The recent court sentence that handed him a one-year prison term for defying the country's top international overseer and barred him from office for 6 years adds another layer to this intricate scenario. It's crucial to note that Dodik has defied a domestic arrest warrant, traveling abroad, including a visit to Israel for an anti-Semitism conference. The court's decision to involve Interpol signifies the seriousness with which his actions are being viewed internationally. As we navigate this story, it's vital to consider the perspectives of all parties involved. The future of Bosnia and Herzegovina hangs in the balance, with implications that could resonate throughout the region. We will continue to monitor developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. For now, let's take a moment to reflect on the complexities of international relations and the delicate dance of power and diplomacy at play here. The situation in Bosnia is a stark reminder of the challenges faced by nations striving for peace and stability in a world where political ambitions often collide. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Concrete Block. Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're wrapping up today's show with a look at the latest developments in international trade. You might have heard that President Donald Trump has announced a 25% tariff on all vehicles imported to the U.S., set to take effect on April 2. This move has sparked a strong reaction from European leaders, with Germany's Vice-Chancellor and Economy Minister Robert Habeck urging a robust response from the European Union. Now, let's break it down. The tariffs are part of a series of reciprocal measures aimed at protecting U.S. businesses and boosting domestic manufacturing. However, European exporters are considering retaliatory action, with France's Finance Minister Eric Lombard suggesting that the EU should raise tariffs on U.S. products in response. Japan and South Korea, both major car exporters to the U.S., have also expressed concerns about the impact of these tariffs on their industries. It's worth noting that half of the cars sold in the United States are manufactured domestically, with the remaining imports coming from countries like Mexico, Canada, Japan, and Germany. The Center for Automotive Research estimates that these tariffs could increase car prices by thousands of dollars and potentially affect jobs in the sector. On the other hand, some argue that these tariffs could help level the playing field for U.S. manufacturers and encourage foreign companies to invest in domestic production. However, others contend that this approach could lead to a trade war, harming consumers and businesses on both sides of the Atlantic. As the situation continues to unfold, it's essential to consider multiple perspectives and weigh the potential consequences of these tariffs. We'll be keeping a close eye on developments and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay informed.